I would like to introduce you to future feminism. Now, I'm not someone who, likes to bash feminism all the time, to be honest with you. I've never really understood it anyway. I remember the first time someone calling themselves a feminist, an old friend of mine, and I was like, well, yeah, of course you are, because you're a girl. Like, why wouldn't you be? I don't really know much about it. And it's only in the last few years that I've sort of understood a bit more about it. But still, I just think, I've never thought it's necessary, because I think women hold the power anyway. I think women have the power, always have done. There are as many males out there who do many a stupid or great thing because of a woman in their life. I am one of them, and you're probably one of them. And if you're a homosexual, well, you're missing out. But this is a little article called The Magical World of the Female-Led Future. And I just picked up on this because it looked like it was going to be hilarious. So that's the only reason. So, founder of the Pink Protest and author Scarlett Curtis shares her vision for 2030, which is an interesting year to pick, considering that that's apparently when the world is going to be a massive ball of flames, according to climate change activists. And asks whether feminism is anywhere near done. I think it is done, isn't it? Isn't it done in the developed world? It's done in both senses of the phrase. It's done. And it's done. So Scarlett is one of this year's BBC 100 Women, which sounds like something that a silly list that a corporation would put together to seem like they actually care about stuff. But as we all know, these corporations don't really care about anything except their own public image. And inspiring an innovative group who are driving change for women around the world. Well, I bet Greta Thunberg's on there and AOC, so it's probably not a great list. I am not a fan of science fiction. It's a genre that bores me, and as much as I have tried over the years to muster the excitement for Star Wars, Doctor Who, or even 1984, okay, look, Star Wars is a space fantasy for kids and man babies. Doctor Who was reinvented as a campy Saturday night thing for teenagers, and 1984 isn't really science fiction, to be honest, is it? Just because it's set in if it's set in the future, it doesn't necessarily mean it has all the tropes of being science fiction. It's more of like, it's 1984, isn't it? And it's actually set in the past now. So shut up. I inevitably end up switching off and losing interest. Well, that's probably because you're not very well read. Well, you've read any J.G. Ballard, you Kurt Vonnegut, you Spasmo. Anyway, there is just one future that one future reality that truly interests me. It's the far-off magical world titled The Female-Led Future. Or as we call it, World War III, because she wore shoes I don't like. After all, feminist activism is an act of science fiction. I'm not sure what she tried to do there, but she did it. This is a world being created in real time by real people. It's important that you understand that. So let us take the grand unveiling of the 2019 BBC 100 Women list as an opportunity to imagine what the world could look like by 2030. Yes, let's do that. A world in which women everywhere are given equal access to education, have control of their own bodies, and are fairly represented by the leadership that drives social change and affects the way we live. Well, you do have, you do have control of your own body, even if the government says you can't do certain things. You do have control. It's not just abortions and stuff, like self-mutilation is kind of illegal depending on what you do. If you go to a piercer or something and says, can you chop my dick in half? And they do it, that's illegal, or your vagina, do you understand what I'm saying? I don't. Anyway. What she wants, first of all, is the ball-busting girl boss, which is the worst thing I've heard of. The ball-busting girl boss. I mean, that. Can you imagine anyone going, oh, she's the ball-busting girl boss? That's the wackest thing I've ever heard. What could the future female leadership look like? There are two competing schools of thought on this. Well, one's hers and one's someone else's, I imagine. One argues that female leadership looks exactly like the male leadership we already know. This is the concept of the ball-busting girl boss, a term she made up, assumes she's the kick-ass CEO. Kick-ass CEO. Can you imagine anyone going, I'm a kick-ass CEO? No, you're not. Shush. With heels as sharp as her tongue, an army of nannies at home caring for her kids, and a trouser suit that brings cold, hard fear to all men who serve beneath her. Please. The other argument explores the idea that perhaps the brutal machismo that have come to associate with leadership and power is as much as part of the problem as female oppression. It's not just being, there's plenty of strong women out there, many strong mothers and women. There's strong women always been in my life, and they haven't acted like men in order for you to be scared of them, right? That's not necessarily a thing, because if there are female attributes that require certain levels of aggression and power, do you know what I mean, but aren't necessarily suited to be a CEO. Do you know what I'm saying? But some of them aren't. Look, it's as if women have to behave like men in order to be assertive, but they don't, because, any man worth his salt will be afraid of his mother. That's kind of the thing. Perhaps aggression, fear, and hierarchy are the issues, so the idea of whacking a business suit on a woman and throwing her into the boardroom was always a bad idea. Possibly. Perhaps the idea of having it all is one that was flawed from the beginning. Yes, it is. You can't have it all. This is the problem. This is part of the problem. Men can't have it all. Women can't have it all. And guess what? That is called reality. It's just a little thing called reality. This is why losers escape into drink and drugs. I'm only half a loser because I gave up drugs. The second argument tends to be the one I like best. Now, this is her argument. Blatantly, this is her argument. This is what she came... I'm pointing to myself as if I'm her. This is what she came up with. I'm a soft person. I cry easily. I am led by emotions and would rather never work again than earn a living from a job in which I was required to argue on a daily basis. My preference for a leadership model with these traits, which are often seen as female at its core. Now, they're not just seen as female, they're seen as not leadership qualities. We've had leaders since we could, use our hands properly and hunt and leadership's been around for thousands of years. Those traits aren't built for leadership, okay? You can't reinvent the wheel because the wheel is the thing that functions, right? You don't have a square wheel just because you don't like the fucking shape of a wheel. The wheel works. It's what gets you from A to B. These are the qualities of leadership. The things that aren't qualities of leadership is being soft, crying easily, and being led by emotion. Leadership requires strategy. Strategy requires lateral thinking. If it's all emotion based, then what are you going to be? If you're just based on emotion, going, logically, I think if we storm the compound at 6 a.m., we will be wiped out by our enemies. But I'm really, really tired, and I want to get over and done with. That's not going to win the battle. Being led by your emotions. I hate to break it to you, but your ideas are fucking stupid. You might not be stupid, but you've got stupid ideas. Anyway, moving on from that nugget of wisdom, we have from Greta to AOC. Yes, two of probably the most despised English-speaking women on planet Earth right now. While progress is slow, the vulnerable power is starting to make itself known. Activist and campaigner. Like I said, anyone can be an activist if you just say you are. Greta Thunberg's quiet determination. Quiet? She's gone around the world just shouting in people's faces for the past few months. Quiet determination has arguably propelled the climate movement further in the past year than the decade before it. Yes, and isn't that proving to be a winner? At the same time, the passion and emotion of Representative Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez has sparked a much-needed fire within the US political climate. Yeah. See, passion and emotion. You could give those traits you could say those are good traits about fucking anybody. A paedophile or a serial killer can have passion and emotion. Those aren't necessarily, you go, oh, she's got passion and emotion. It's like, right? For what, though? What's your passion for, and why are you emotional? These aren't necessarily like the passion and the emotion. This doesn't necessarily mean it's good. Do you see what I'm saying? This doesn't mean it's good. This could be really bad. And it is pretty bad. Anyway, while Tarana Burke's Me Too movement has used simple, powerful storytelling to reframe global perceptions of sexual harassment, I don't know what the global perception of sexual harassment was before the Me Too movement, but I think it was just in general, sexual harassment was never a cool thing. Go, that's sexual harassment. Oh, well, that's not very cool, is it? I think everyone was kind of on the same page about sexual harassment. Like, well, that's sexual harassment. Oh, well, that's not good, is it? It wasn't like before going, oh, what you're saying sexual harassments? Oh, what is it? What is this? The PC police gone mad? Oh, no more sexual harassment? Like, what kind of world did you think it was 1972? Before 2016 or wherever it fucking started. Looking at the representation at the top is often a depressing exercise, with fewer women leading FTSE 100 firms than are run by men called Stephen. Right, okay, look. The basis of success and greatness is not because you lead a FTSE 100 firm. You think about all the douchebags and assholes and bum kissers and cocksuckers that lead these companies. Like, you'd be surprised how many CEOs and business owners and managers are complete idiots. There's a lot of them. It's not really an achievement sometimes. You're basing your achievements on male achievements. Well, what happened to fucking female achievements? Like, it's not the global standard. Is success is to be a FTSE 100 firm executive. There's like, you love Greta Thunberg so much. She's never going to be a fucking CEO of a FTSE 100 company, is she? But you love her enough. So what's this flip-flopping of standards? Yet when women do get a seat at the table, the positive impacts are plain. I don't know what that means. Women still make up just 3% of mediators in major peace processes. And that's probably a fucking good thing, because I tell you, look, ladies, you know what you like. You do know what you like. Men are more pragmatic. Ladies, you look at a girl, you could be a hoe. You could have slept with 102 men. You see a girl who slept with 103 men, you're calling her a whore. She's a fucking whore. Why? She slept with 103 men? I've only slept with 102. So therefore, in my female logic, she's more of a whore than me. That makes her the whore and me the saint. You know what you like? You hate on each other for all sorts of ridiculous reasons. Just for breathing. Oh God, I hate her. Why? I don't know. I just hate her. That's what you like. You just hate each other. You're just full of vitriol for each other. And you want to be fucking negotiating peace deals? Are you crazy? It's bad enough with men, but women... Come on, man. Let's get serious about this. There are certain roles for certain people. That's all I'm saying. Women still... Anyway, blah, blah, blah. But the resulting agreement is 35% more likely to last at least 15 years. I don't even know what that means. I don't even know what she's going about anymore. Hiring women to lead corporations can be beneficial too. Interviews with female CEOs of major US firms found they were often driven by a sense of purpose and embraced teamwork to lift up others and achieve their desired results. Right, and what does that even prove? What about interviews as opposed to... Meanwhile, if other OECD countries increase their female employment rate to match that of Sweden... Well, I think I might have missed a bit. I don't even care. Do we actually need feminism? Yeah, well, let's get down to it, shall we? So there we have it. The tantalising hints of a female-led future utopia in which money and equality run through society like rivers. But what is actually going to take to get there? I have, much to my chagrin, become that person at parties that people like to challenge on whether or not we actually need feminism. This question tends to be posed by those who have never personally felt the negative effects of inequality. Right. I'd probably imagine you haven't either, to be honest. The response is simple, but generally not one that I like to whip out over cocktails. 1 in 3 women with experienced physical or sexual violence, while 61% of 15 to 24-year-olds infected with HIV are female. Now, is this across the world? I mean, you need to I hate this kind of stuff when they throw out numbers and statistics, because it's like 1 in 3 women, but where? And what's the data from who, where, when, what, why? 61% of 15 to 24-year-olds infected with HIV are females. All right. Well, they're irresponsible then, aren't they? Sorry. But come on. Take some responsibility for your AIDSy ass. 1 in 5 girls worldwide are thought to be married before 18. All right, bitches like weddings and shit. And at least 200 million girls and women worldwide have undergone female genital mutilation. So you've gone from... See, you didn't mention the worldwide about all these frightening numbers you threw out before. Fewer than 1 in 5 of the world's landowners are women. And in 18 countries, a husband is still allowed to ban his wife from working. Yeah. Well, you know. I mean, he should be earning anyway. You know, enough of these broke dudes relying on their women, man. Man, I've been saying it. I was like, look, you ain't working. I'm the fucking man of this house. It's empowering, man. It's good for men. That's why some men go crazy, because they just ain't got it like that. These statistics aren't just numbers. They are the basis for gender equality. Oh my God, yes, we do understand statistics. They are the fire that fuels the fearless activism of millions of women across the globe. They are the reason that feminism will not be done until equality is created. Look, feminism, as far as what I know about female and equality for women in bonkers countries, isn't the same thing. They don't need your fucking feminism. They need a fucking break, you know. They need a fucking revolution, and your revolution is not the one, because you think that you have leadership qualities, which are non-leadership qualities. There's part of a problem there. Anyway, boys in skirts, girls in spaceships. That's right, we're here now. So let us return to our question. What does a female-led future look like? What, boys in skirts and girls in spaceships? What is this, some sort of paedophile porno? In 2015, every UN country agreed to a 17 Sustainable Development Goals, and number 5 is gender equality. Oh, only number 5? These world leaders made a promise to end FGM, value unpaid labour, promote empowerment through technology, and ensure women's full participation in leadership and decision-making. Oh, God. You know, this is just all bureaucratic bullshit that's not based on... It's just... Oh, come on, this is all silly, isn't it? These goals are not a dream. Yeah, but they're not... Like, come on. You know when these things are put in place, it's like... It just leads to bullshit every time. These goals are not dreams, they are a promise, and unless this groundwork of equality is laid, nothing else is going to be possible. But once that has been done, once rights have been given, discrimination ended, equality achieved, what does a true female-led future look like? I think that's what we're all trying to figure out. I think it might be the stuff of dreams, of visions, of stories yet to be told. It's the story of boardrooms and breast pumps, of blind dates without fear. God, will you calm it down? You got more chance. Oh, I'm not even getting into it. Of short skirts that don't send signals. Well, they do send signals, bitches. Shut up. Come on. They send signals. Doesn't mean rape signals, but they send signals. All right? You know, we're not all rapists. And gender without binaries. Oh, please. Of visions, binaries. It's the story of boys in skirts, girls in spaceships, governments with compassion, and sex without power. Oh my God, sex without power. You really don't know how it works out, do you? Someone's got to go on top, you fucking idiot. And boys in skirts, piss off. And governments with compassion, Don't make me laugh. That'll never happen. It's the story that is yet to be told, but one which activists are dreaming up and writing into reality every day. It's the story I'm extremely excited to find out the ending to, and one that I promise never to give up on. It's the story that needs you, if it's ever going to become reality. By Natalie. Who is this person that wrote this? Oh, I can't remember her name. Scarlett Curtis. Well, you are a bit of a douchebag. It's just put it like that. I mean, what you want for the women of the world is what a hell of a lot of people want. Everyone's on the sort of same page. We don't want all this bullshit. Women treated the way they are in certain countries. It's a fucking nonsense. And that's a fact. But the fact is that you want, gender without binaries and boys in skirts, and you think activists are great, and you think leadership skills should involve crying all the time. You're not going to achieve any dream with this lunacy at all, you know what I'm saying? It's like, you are just envisioning a future of nonsense. That's kind of it, really. That's all I've got to say on it. You just, you basically want to be able to do everything that men can do, and there probably are men out there, I expect, who are very jealous of women and want to do all the things that women can do. Like, why don't you just be happy of who you are, and just accept the fact, I remember when I was a child, and I had this weird perception that I was going to live forever. And then when I found out I wasn't going to live forever, I found out that we were all mortal and we were all going to die, well, it upset me quite a lot. And an existential crisis. Very young, I was like, what, I'm going to actually die? Yes, reality bites, my friends. Okay? You can't do everything. This is the point, okay? All right. And, and for these feminists as well, the problem is the people that they prop up, I think we should all look up to, are really duff women. But not just duff women, duff people in general. If Greta Thunberg was a boy, if AOC was a boy, they'd be just as whack. Just as whack. Simple. Just as irritable. Thank you for your time.